I've heard a lot of different stories from black men over the years that talk about their failed relationships with their mother. Most brothers come up in a single parent home and the dad wasn't there. And when they want to find out why the dad wasn't there, well, there's only one side of the story. And that side of the story is your daddy didn't want to be in your life. Your daddy's a deadbeat. I tried to get him to be in your life. He didn't want to be in your life. And then there's hatred develops for this absent father until one day the brother finds out from the father that wasn't the case. All right. Then that brother will start to realize that his mother severed the relationship with his father out of her own personal interest, out of personal greed. And that has robbed many brothers of relationships with their fathers in their life. Then you have brothers who face other forms of abuse from their moms. Brothers who have been told that they would never be nothing. Brothers who have told that you look just like your punk ass daddy. Brothers who have been told everything under the book. And now you have these damaged black men who are going out into society. And they are running wild, some of them. Now, some of them might not commit crimes, but they are a ticking bomb waiting to blow up. Then these black women that get with these brothers, it's not their fault that they sometimes come in contact with these men not knowing that they had these problems. And black women call these situations mommy issues. And indeed, I know a lot of black men that have experienced this, want their moms to come and love them, but they've never received that from their mothers. And now here they are, grown men with childhood problems. And in fact, some of you brothers are watching this video today, and I can't tell you to get over it, okay? I cannot tell you to deal with it. That's how it is. I can't tell you that. That's insensitive. I don't believe in telling black men to get over certain things. There's only one thing I'll believe in that, and that's this. In the professional environment, you need to play the rules for that. But as far as personal insult, I can never tell you that your mother hurt you. I can't tell you how to feel. But I will make one suggestion. Forgive your mother, not for her, but for yourself. Forgive your mother, not for her, but for yourself. When I have live streams and I see brothers, very angry, very upset at the world, having a big issue with the black community or black women, big on interracial dating. I can say that I'm not like that because my mother, it was dear to me. I still love her as much as I ever did. My grandmother was dear to me. I know what it's like to have a mother that supports you, a mother that loves you, a mother that wants you to be successful. I know a lot of brothers didn't have that support. So it's hard for me to see myself with a woman that's not a black woman. But for some brothers, a lot of the interracial dating that we got going on, a lot of this talk of SYBS, some brothers going their own way and the passport bros, sit down and talk to these black men. You will find that there are a lot of problems that these black men have had with their mother. And a lot of times some brothers look at a black woman and they see their mother in that black woman. And although that black woman has no done nothing to you or have any animosity towards you at the time, it reminds you too much of what you grew up under. And so for a lot of brothers, they can't even date black women. They find themselves outside of the community and passport bros and whatever. And I must say this, I understand, all right? Now, for me personally, that's not for me, but I'm not trying to dick police anybody. If you're a person that feels that the black community has let you down, and I understand that, I get it. if you feel that black women remind you too much of your mama, I get it. But one thing I will suggest, forgive your mother, brother. Forgive her. Okay? I'm going to tell you why you should forgive her. Because you done made it this far. All right? You made it this far, brother. You made it this far. A lot of brothers are dead. A lot of brothers are in jail. A lot of brothers are facing life sentences for things. A lot of brothers have terminal diseases. And for whatever reason, God saw fit that you are still here. For whatever reason that may be, you are here. All right? And if you're a younger man, or just if you have the breath of your body, the world has so much to offer you if you can have the right mentality. But being angry and upset and being pissed off because your mama did you wrong, and I know that's a hard thing to swallow, but do you know how much of a better person that you are going to be once you forgive her for what she did to you? If that was the case. No matter what she said to you, and no matter how much nobody else believed in you, because you probably had nobody to talk to about this, you still made it. And see, that's the survivor in black men. That's the beauty about us as a group of brothers. We survive a lot of attacks that people don't know. See, a lot of times people think that we got to survive the streets and the gang violence. We survive the dope dealers. But see, the biggest threats a lot of times are in between those walls when you walk home and come home at night. And that could be physical or mental abuse. But brother, you have survived. And your mother, for whatever she was, and if you believe in God or whoever you believe in, somebody she will have to answer to in later times. Might not be this life, it might be the next life. But bro, I want you to know that you cannot let that stop you from attracting the people that you need in your life. I did a show about the importance of partnerships. And one of the things that you need to understand about partnerships is that in order for you to get most places in life, you need help. All right? And it's going to be hard for you to trust people. It's going to be hard for people to trust you. It's going to be hard for you to keep relationships going when you have some sort of animosity towards people, or you have personal problems, or you have certain angers and stuff like that. You have to let that go to be the best you. You know, I talked about my dad. My dad was on drugs, man. My dad was on crack. My dad was in and out of the house, stuff like that. But, you know, I had to forgive him. Now, he might not have been strong enough to deal with my mom in the same house at the time. I get it, right? But see, I had to forgive my father so that, number one, I can have a better relationship with him, and that I can have a better relationship with other people. And the reason why I'm able to work with black men in the way that I'm able to work with them now is because I try to see the goodness in black men. See, if I hate my father, I can't love you. If I hate my father, I can't help you. If I hate my father, I can't build relationships with you as a black man. There's no way I can do that. There's no way I can work with the brothers and have the clout for doing so, or even being known for doing so, if I have holding these personal problems, black man. So I'm telling you that once you can get over that, you can grow. I can tell you that now. I can form relationships with people. Everybody you can't get along with, I understand. But there are some people that you can get along with, and that is because I forgave my dad. I forgave my mom and my dad for the mistakes that they made. And I try to understand that people are not perfect. And I try to be understanding of, well, this happened. This is my life. And then I have agency. And I want to tell you about this. The best part about your life is every day you have agency over your life. You choose to dwell on certain things. You choose to do certain things. You can make a change and impact anything in your life right now if you get it in your mind that as a black man, you are not going to let this bother you anymore. You're going to go forward. I've talked to people. That guy told me one day, you know what? I smoked cigarettes for 25 years. One day I decided that I wasn't going to smoke cigarettes no more, and I didn't. And that's how strong the mind is. You can decide right now that I'm going to let that go. And you'll be surprised at how many people you draw to you. You'll be surprised that the women that you want, the people that you want can come into your life because you're free. So if you don't want to do this, I understand, right? But I thought I had to make this message because a lot of brothers are dealing with this. Live your life and live your life happy. I know African brothers go through this. They get told that that their mama did this and did that, and their daddy wasn't this and that, and they come to find out it wasn't true. The Caribbean brothers, it's all the same. All right? It happens all in the black community. So understand that. You are better than that. And you're still here for a reason. You don't have to go around hating nobody. You ain't got to go around hating black women. You ain't got to go around hating white women. You ain't got to go around hating women, period. You can go around just understanding that I can go where I'm wanted. I can go where I'm needed. I can do what I need to do and this and that and be a happy brother. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. If you want to see my contact information, is the first pin to the top. Patreon.com/Negro Manosphere if you want to support the website there. Thank you for all the supporters. And as you brothers know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.